The St. Catharines Farmers Market officially opened Saturday morning as residents lined up outside Market Square to purchase some of the best fresh local produce and baked goods. But because of COVID-19, customers and vendors had to follow new rules and guidelines set out by public health.
We've asked everybody to wear one of these, a mask, no gloves, to be 6 feet apart from each other. Basically, just to respect the flow of traffic. We have one-way directional signs, only one way in and only one way out. Basically, the most important thing is just to wait your turn, be patient, and just work with others that are in the market as well.
How many vendors do you have here today?
Today we have 16. We are going to stick with that number for the next little while until we can work all the kinks out, and then maybe we can expand from there. We have fresh produce. We have one meat vendor on site right now. No sampling. We also have some plants in the market as well. So basically, no sampling, no prepared food right now unless it's packaged. But we don't. I didn't see a vendor in there with any packaged food today. But hopefully, we can grow that over the next coming weeks as well.
What kind of guidelines have you set up for the vendors?
First of all, the vendors have been great to work with. Awesome, really. So we've asked them to again wear masks. They have their own sanitation equipment at every stand, so they're washing their hands in between each interaction and each transaction. They're keeping their distance. They have a maximum of 2 people per stall of their own, which is working great. And they're keeping the flow of traffic really flowing. We've asked for for us to work towards perhaps a cashless transaction. We're not there yet. We understand that, but some folks are actually are on board with that, so we're good. We're happy with that.
Tammy Short of Sunray Orchards in Beamsville is happy to be back for opening day at the farmers market.
We have last year's apples and potatoes. Those have been in storage, and so we are still selling those. They're still great. We have some asparagus fresh cut that was cut yesterday. My sons were out doing that. We have some carrots that we were growing in the greenhouse just kind of in the early spring, so we have some of those today. And then we have our cider and our baking.
For those customers who are apprehensive about waiting in line and walking inside Market Square, they can now purchase online and pick it up in the parking lot.
Everyone here that's vending today is set up on Open Food Network, which is an organization that is allowing us to highlight our products on a platform. So if anybody is interested in ordering from any of the vendors that are set up here today, you can go to Open Food Network and you can search the market, or you can search for an individual vendor and then see all their products, and you're able to pay right online. When you come to the market next week, then you would be able to just drive in and pick it up. You wouldn't even have to get out of your car. So if you are worried about coming into the market itself, this is a way for you to get some fresh produce.
Mayor Sendzik, how does it feel to have Market Square open?
Well, this is a big day for us. Having the Market Square back open is just a sign of the community moving through the issues that we're facing and finding ways to support our farmers and just get into a new normal that we're going to be into for a while.
What were you excited to come down to get today?
Oh, it's the produce. It's just, you know what, I'll be honest, it's just being able to see the farmers and have the conversations. What I miss is the opportunity to say, how is it going? How's the season looking? Just getting the insight, because we're surrounded by so many farms, and just having that, it's unique to us here in Niagara. We have so much of the different foods that come through to the market, and so just being able to talk to the farmers about what the season's looking like, that's what I'm missing the most.
The lineup is all the way around the block. How do you feel about that?
Well, we wish we could move the lines a little bit quicker, but it's actually not that bad. So we just did a timing, and from the corner, from the courthouse here, from the corner in front of the library, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to get through the front door. So it's not bad. We will get better, right? As people get the flow of things, and as we get the hang of things a little bit better, I think things will get better, and the lineups will move a little bit faster.
Moving forward, the provincial government and public health department will continue to set guidelines for days and hours of operation.
We hope to just build momentum week to week and make improvements week to week. As the weather gets nicer, I think there will be probably an expectation that we grow. But we want to make sure that when we do make that decision, that we're going to do it in the best and safest way possible. So if we're going to expand into the parking lot, we're going to have to put more things in place, and more barriers, and more hand washing stations, and more washrooms, and all those kinds of things, right? So we're going to do it in the best possible way, but also in the safest possible way.
In downtown St. Catharines, you're watching The Source.